These people were frantically breaking down walls because the entire wall was filled with cash. They were ecstatic, filling bag after bag with money. Even the adjacent walls were completely filled with cash. This was truly striking it rich. But they only had 8 minutes left to evacuate. Everyone quickly carried the money down to their car. Miller returned to tell Tom they needed to leave, only to find Tom still endlessly smashing walls. Clearly, the enormous amount of money had made him lose his mind. Fortunately, Garcia managed to stop him in time, reminding him they couldn't possibly take all the money. They then set the place on fire and drove away. They arrived at the designated location to meet their friend, who had brought a transport helicopter. However, that's when everyone realized the problem. They had stolen too much money. It weighed a total of 2,700 kilograms, worth $250 million. This exceeded the helicopter's weight capacity, but they couldn't bear to leave half the money behind, so they took off anyway. Before long, they reached the Andes Mountains, the highest mountain range in South America. If they could cross the mountains to reach the coast, they could escape with the money. However, during their ascent, the helicopter sounded an alarm. The pilot believed they would definitely crash if they didn't reduce weight. With no alternative, they were forced to open the cargo door and throw out $50 million. The pilot planned to refuel and fly across in one go, but just as they reached the peak, the helicopter's engine exploded. The pilot quickly turned around, gliding all the way to a farmland at the base of the mountain. But because they were carrying a bag of money, they couldn't make an emergency landing. To save his life, Miller crawled under the helicopter and kicked off the front section with his foot. Due to momentum, he found himself dangling in midair. Seeing that the helicopter had lost control, Miller jumped down and landed safely, with the helicopter coming to rest beside him.